favorite local musicians like you've never seen them before. Intimate collaborations between iconic artists and the musicians they want you to know about.
Action.
Tonight, Night Moves featuring Shady Cove. It's all happening right now, live on the legendary 7th Street Entry stage. Buzzworthy rock and roll four-piece Night Moves pairs massive pop breaks with yearning melancholy and a head-spinning swirl of layered sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Night Moves.
Would you still want me if you know just where I've been last night? Would you still own me if I hung you out to dry at times? You don't have to be like me. Oh, Angelina, confident in the way you move. Oh, Angelina, confident in the way you move. Shine like me. Lose like you. Would you still want me? Should the thought begin to settle in time? Should you still need me if my pages start to read those things? You don't have to be like me. Oh, Angelina, confident in the way you move. Oh, Angelina, crawling back into things you do. You're saving your love for another one who's gonna cut you down. You're saving your trust for another one who's gonna cut you down. We are man swinging lunch giving in, and you don't see a friend in town. It's promotions at each choose, and the notion maybe I can see this right through. Seeing me, seeing you, and well, it's gonna cut us right down. Well, I'm a coming right by with a knife in my hand, and I'm just about to end your town. I'll be seeing me, seeing you, seeing me, see you right down. Shine like me. Lose like you. Shine like me. I'm lost like you. Thanks. Thank you.
We met each other in high school at Southwest in Minneapolis. I think we met like the day before my first day. A mutual friend connected us, and then we took driver's ed together, and he gave me some CDs, some burned Elliott Smith CDs, a burned copy of All Things Must Pass. I think we both kind of were into like punk rock music, sort of.
Yeah.
And I remember, I feel like I saw your band.
Well, yeah, at that point we were both in different bands, you know, through high school, and we were buds, we had mutual friends, and then it was kind of like, hey, I heard Country Queen demo, and I was like, well, I want to say I was on that record, you know, the first one, and it's like, these songs are awesome.
I
You don't
play
have a
bass.
bass- you
You
don't
don't
have a
have bass
bass
on the track. And I was
player,
like,
and you
well,
have
the
a-
organ does the bass, though. We don't need bass.
And I was like, but maybe you do need a
Yeah,
bass.
you did. I remember too telling you a lot. I was like, yeah, can you do this though? I was kind of like critical.
Yeah.
I was
And
like, you don't
"Just
play
give me a
that there."
chance.
But now I just let you do whatever you want.
Yeah, thank you, man. And 15 years later, here we are.
All right, this next one, this is kind of where the band name comes from. Seeger Rules, we all know this. But it really comes from this song, and this was the first song that I wrote kind of for this band, that I was like, okay, this is something new. It's essentially a lyric in the second verse, so you'll pick that up. And this one's, it's called Country Queen, by the way. So, taking us back, this is on our first record.
Someday you know that you just won't let in. You just won't let in. Ooh, through your candid eyes, like old time, you'll forget all just what you want to. Oh, moon, come on, lady, dance for everyone you know. You just won't let them. You just won't let them. With the holes in your vest and those pearls on your chest, we always knew we'd catch the very end of our own death. And you said that when it be done, and you said that I'm the one to declare while I'm staying right at home.
Country Queen, that was like a big one for us because it was the first like new song of this new thing. Yeah, and also the namesake of the band. I don't know, I think I was just trying to write the lyrics at first, and I just had a couple lines, and Night Moves is in the second verse. I felt really good about those, that verse, and I thought maybe the song could be called Night Moves, and then it was like, well, obviously you can't do that because of the Bob Seger song, and then we thought, well, maybe that can be the title of the record. This new record of this new band that we have no name for. And then we were playing some Halloween show at the Kitty Cat Club, and then it was like, let's just be called Night Moves for this. I think I was dressed up as a nun and he was a hot dog. This was, I think, in 2010, so we didn't have a record out, and I don't know, you just get shows after that. People are like, well, do we have a Tuesday night at Honey or something? Do you want to play there? And we're like, yeah, I mean, I guess just bill us as Night Moves. Yeah, and in fact, when we did get signed, the label was like, you have to change your name. And we tried for, I think, a month and a half to come up with new names. The one, Cream Sleeve, that was the one that was like next in line. And I mean, I love that name, but everyone was like, this is far too sexual. And I was like, it's fine, you know? It's like Steely Dan or Pink Floyd, like subtle innuendo. But people are like, it's not subtle at all. You can't name your band Cream Sleeve. And I see the light on it now, but there were so many bad ones.
There's so many bad ones.
Cream Sleeve, though, that was pretty good.
We came very, very, very close.
All right, the next one is called Colored Emotions. And all I can say about this one is that the genesis was written in the basement here, so that's something. That's something for the yearbook you can tie into this.
Sure is nice being back at 7th Street Entry. It's been a long time.
Oh, I don't know, Thanksgiving 2018. That's what we deduced.
Halloween, yeah, right? One of those. I think
I
we
think
wore
it's-
those pantyhose on our heads at that point, and I was crowd surfing.
Yeah. Yep. We got a new track. This one came out a couple years ago. It's called Fallacy, actually. We recorded this at Pachyderm. It's in Cannon Falls. The vacant notion of the city lights, the vacuum faces of the fall light that be crisp, steep in the ebb and flow, knew where a saying joke, it wasn't that long ago. If I could see, but I'm well out of time, what we would talk about is sweet nothings of all I know. See you again if I could. Well, I'd adore you, but with all out of time, then there's nothing new.
As I'm getting older, it's something I'm trying to get away from is like not being too married to these demos and maybe having them be more of a sketch. First time you hear something, you know, where you're like, I cracked the code on this song and Yeah, years go by and you listen back, you're like, oh, the album version is way better than the demo version.
Yeah, I love it when it makes you just want to listen to it again.
Lasting quality, where you don't get sick of it. That's really important.
Kind of cool. I feel like the time we grew up, you'd hear something on the radio and you would just hope to hear it again, you know? And nowadays it's just like, oh yeah, I'll just put it on a repeat on Spotify. Kind of growing up back then and actually having to just wait and think about a song and
Yeah, there's a magic to that I think is not.
in
It's
existence.
probably in some other variation that we're just too old to
Too
like,
old to
glean
understand.
now.
TikTok
There's
or
got to be
something.
that. But you know, yeah, that's special when you like yearn after hearing that song.
And like rushing, you know, to like push record on the cassette player when it's on the radio, but you miss the first 20 seconds, so you get used to the song without the beginning of it. And you're like, yeah, I don't even know how it starts, but I love it, you know, or it cuts off before the end of it.
Yeah, it was nice having that
Really,
that memory.
just to think about it. Think about music.
So many nights I've been dreaming of somebody walking through my tree-lined grove, caught up and lost in my wild-eyed scheming. Well, I can't seem to cope all within your love. At times they may grow harder. Ooh, don't you leave me and go. There's something around here I'm trying to outgrow. Almeida, don't go. The silence around me, it pulls me below. Keeping your dreams in your fingers tied, oh, it just seems so hard. Cruffing my leisure, I'm counting my numbers, crippled by a spell of his eye. Oh, won't you give it to me? Oh, Lord, it surrounds you now. Ooh, don't you leave me and go. Some ways you need me in all this hour. Almeida, don't go. There's someone around here who'll pull you right home. And somehow I'm caught up in it again. But they don't know your dreams until they're stealing them away. And while it's crossed for you, oh, while it's crossed for me too. But could you say my name for me? I don't know how. Well, I love when you take the ride home. Can you relieve me and pull me below? Almeida, Almeida, aglow in
I always get asked like why Carl Sagan, because a song of ours is called that. And back then I was just really into the Cosmos series. And I had a bad habit of when I had a new song idea, I would just title it something distinct that I could like vary it from other tracks in my on my computer. So I just named it Carl Sagan, always intending to rename it. And that was also supposed to be on the Colored Emotions record, but it wasn't right at the time. And then I guess like 6 years later, we finally recorded it for our second record. And by that time, I couldn't like get my head out of calling it anything else. It's not necessarily like an homage to Carl Sagan, full homage, you know. But I remember thinking, oh, this came really easy. Well, see, the funny thing is like writing it, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes to put it together. So it came that quick. But then, I mean, 6 years of sitting on it and being like, it's not good enough, da-da-da. And I don't know why or how, but a lot of them take weeks, months, years to put together. But that I was just satisfied.
Yeah.
This next band is Shady Cove, and we toured all over the U.S. with them, and we love them. And they just put out a new record that they have at their booth.
They've been friends of ours since way back.
We got along really well with them on tour, and it was just when this opportunity came along, it was like, well, let's keep it going, you know? I think you're a great fit, and the music is complementary, you know? It's got this spacey, like, sort of cosmic quality, and it also has just got some good pop sensibility. There's good hooks, and yeah, just good songwriting.
Ever since in the cave, I wanna get in. Oh, it's good, 1987. Surf through the coast and sail in the west. Find a motel I can turn, I'm going back. Desert Road, California, I feel the pull of alone trees at the sea. Only me and you. High beat, heavy on the 95. That's on ringtone with the high five. Who knows to keep us up in the sky? Running through the blues, holding on to my head. Oh, one time, and we'll be back. You hometown
Shady Cove is, I always say dreamy. I think that a lot of, and correct me if I'm wrong because I know you write the lyrics, but a lot of the lyrics so far have sort of dwelled on a theme of not belonging or searching for a place to belong. That feeling of floating through life more than like being in life. And I feel like the music can kind of be that way too, where it's ethereal. I want to hope that people can't even necessarily tell what instruments are moving in and out as it's happening. It all just kind of blends together. This was the first time we have played in Minneapolis as Shady Cove. It was really nice to come home and share the latest project and all of the songs that we've been working on for the past few years. And the first show I ever played in my whole life was at 7th Street. So it was kind of like a nostalgic to be back there. It's been 9 or 10 years since I've played a show there.
Everything's the same?
Everything's the same. There was one PBR in the green room fridge. Everything smelled the same. It felt like coming home in a way to a memory. It was really cool. It was appropriate to do it with Night Moves because, I mean, the band is still so new, but they took us out all over the country, and for them to bring us home to play it was right.
I knew both the Sarahs probably 15 years ago. Specifically, like going to your practice space and hanging out. And that's something that I don't think we would do, just go hang out at someone's practice space. But when you're 19 or 20 or 17 or whatever, it's hang out and listen to records and maybe play music, but maybe just hang out.
During that time, it was kind of special because there were a few different warehouse spaces and people were always throwing house parties. We were all playing shows that weren't just at venues, but in weird art spaces and stuff that went all night. Yeah. Yeah, there's 13 bands playing until 4 a.m. and that's cool.
I mean, those spaces were insanely formative for me, I remember 2 or 3 times a week, there were shows constantly happening and bands and meeting people and other people that were in bands and hearing new music. Touring bands would come through. You'd hang out with them after they finished playing. you'd have connections in weird new towns.
Did you guys ever go to that space that has like the Jesus mural on the side?
Yeah.
Love Power?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer days, we wrote about that building.
Cool.
I was kind of thinking about like party ghosts, I guess, which is like versions of yourself that might still be stuck in these weird spaces that you've been in, but that building specifically, because I feel like there must be just some party ghosts in there.
Waiting for summer day.
we've kind of recently gotten to the point where touring, we can bring someone we like. A lot of the time you tour, you just have a local opening act, and it's cool, but it's maybe cooler to bring a friend with, or friends with, and hang out every day and listen to them play every night, you know? I remember early on, Sarah Rose, though, kind of mentioning like, yeah, so my favorite song of your set's Feel Another Day. Well, yeah, and I think she kind of mentioned like, hey, I know the lyrics.
I think I was hinting at it.
And I was
Okay,
like, cool.
no, and I was totally down for it, but I would never be like, you're gonna come up and you're gonna do this thing.
Yeah.
Without someone's, and then I was like, really? Did she mean that? Yeah, no, it was cool, and then so it went so well that's why you're about to see what you're gonna see.
I need to want to feel another day. Won't you do me like that? With the same way. It'll be a while now before I can feel it again. Running my mouth here once again. Out of my mind here once again. Running my mouth here once again. Silly how you do it. Out of my mind here once again. Silly how you do it. But you don't need me. I'm noticing. Then again, I should have already known. I'm letting go now. I tried, but you've been around in my mind.
Funding for this program is supported in part by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund, Janine and John Spear, and these stage supporters.